What's going on, everybody? This is Country Rider, and today I'm coming at you with updated look at my new ignition for the Harley. So let's take a look at the bench real quick. This was the ignition I did have on my bike. This is now the second one of this type, and it broke. The first ignition broke with the key off inside. The original broke with the key off inside, but this one, as along with the first one, broke because the pin's falling out. And I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's not supposed to happen. And then that barrel inside that round part is actually supposed to be sticking out just like that, but there's no pins in there. And I don't know if you guys can see or if I can get a better shot, but try to move it closer, push it back. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but there's a little round parts where those pins and springs sit. So that way when you put your key in, you know, you can spin the barrel. And the pins just fall out. I don't know if it's the key's problem or if it's the shaking of the bike. I don't know. So this is the second one, so I decided I need to update my ignition to something maybe keyless, and that's what this is. This is the first one. I actually blew up this one, so this one's not working. I bought another one. Now that I know what I'm doing, I'm putting it out there for everybody else, so that way they know what they're doing. Now let's spin back to the Harley. This bike, it only takes 3 wires to start. So you could tell here, 3 wires to start. You have one wire that is your positive. That is basically a direct link to the battery. On this bike, it's red, so you have to hook that up. Then you have 2 more wires. I don't know exactly what colors those are. I would have to pull back the OEM sheathing for the wires to see what they are. But you have 2 wires. One is for the accessories, which basically one click of the key turns on your lights, your headlights, your lamp lights, indicator lights, turns on the lights to the bike. But if you hit the start button on your handlebars, nothing happens. That's what the second position of the key does. It turns on the ignition to the bike, so that way you can turn it over. So knowing that I only need 3 wires, I don't have the instruction manual to this, but this is basically what it comes with. And this plug actually comes with more than just 3 wires. It comes with a yellow one, a white one, and a green one? Not sure, but these are the 3 I need. The red is power, that's your battery. Black is negative, that gets hooked to the negative terminal or something negative on your bike. And then the blue one for this was ACC, accessories. This is like the safety switch to the bike. It comes with this kit, but I don't need this because this setup is technically for a car and not a motorcycle. So this is like your brake wire, so when you're pressing your brake you can hit the button, but you don't actually need that. So what you need is you do need for me, these 3 wires, and then it comes with these 2. There's an antenna, that's your key, and this push start button. This gets plugged into the far left side. Then this gets plugged into the far right side. And then, so if this is all connected here, what you do is you take your key, you shine it over top of this, it makes a beep, and then you can push a button and start the bike. and I'm going to demonstrate that on the big bike. Let me get this key. So one of the things about like this bike is trying to find a hiding spot for that antenna. So my hiding spot is right underneath the battery box. The antenna sits right under there. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it sits right there. And I'm able to wave over top of it. So when I do that, the bike is active. I can push the button. I changed my button out to this nice little small button that looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. Don't have a big push stop button. So when I hit it, the lights come on. And then I'm able to go up here and turn over the bike. And then 1, 2, 2 clicks. I don't know why I didn't register that one click, but 1 turns it on, 1, 2 shuts it off. And then after about 10 or so seconds, you'll hear a faint beep. We'll wait. And that was the beep if you guys didn't hear it. Now the bike is disarmed. So anybody who walks up and tries to start your bike, let's say they hit the button, it turns on, but it turns right on off. And then no matter how much times you click the button, ain't nothing gonna happen. I kind of hate that feature where the bike turns on for a split second, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a Chinese system. So, and now I'll show you where I stored the box. That box is not waterproof. The button supposedly I think is, but the box isn't. So what I done is I tucked it in here between. This is the battery. This is the oil tank. It's right in here. And I put hot glue all around it. So that way, hopefully no water will penetrate through that box. And then for safe measure, I do wrap that in a piece of plastic. It doesn't get hot enough there to melt it, but that is exactly how I wired up this bike. So, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments, drop them below. If you guys have any suggestions, I know there's a higher end Harley Davidson wireless ignitions out there. I'm broke. This is like a $20 thing. Yeah, and I'm pretty good at sewing, so this is the key, one of the keys to the bike. This is my other. So I just made like a little tiny fob holder, and that's how I roll around on this bike, and it works phenomenally. I never have to worry about a key breaking again. Hopefully, I'll keep you guys updated and to let you know how the wireless ignition does work. Until then, have a good one, guys. Peace.